Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mangs, and I welcome you guys to, not the final part, but it's probably the next final part of Let's Play Advanced Wars Dual Strike. It's time to go into Mission 27. It's time to meet the antagonist of this game. Oh, yeah. Don't be too excited. Any news from the Intel team, Rachel? Nothing yet. They're combing Omega Land, but there's no trace of the obelisk. More and more areas of Omega Land are turning into wasteland, and we can't do anything about it. Grr, I hate this. There must be something we can do. Wait a second, let me see that map. What is it, Sonia? Lash, you said that the black obelisk turns the surrounding land into desert, right? Yuppers, pretty neato, huh? It's the speed of desertification, or desertification actually. Desertification the same on any terrain? Wow, word of the day, eh? Nice one, nerd. Yeah, it's the same speed. Terrain doesn't matter at all. That's why the desert emanates out from the obelisk at a consistent rate. I get it. That means... Yes, the obelisk is in the exact center of the desert... The lands that turning into desert. The desert that we know of are here, 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 and here, right? And if you draw a circle on the perimeter and radiate inward, the center is... right here! There, that can't be right. That's in the middle of the Crimson Sea. I see. Omega Land is 70% water and has untapped resources on the ocean floor. So Black Hole built a base in the Crimson Sea and took advantage of that energy. Dude, yeah, if all the cities turned to desert, everyone would be onto them. But you can do whatever you want with the ocean floor, no one would ever know. Well, except, like, Greenpeace. It means Black Obelisk has transformed almost all of the Crimson Sea. With the sea nearly consumed, the process has now spread to Omega Land itself. How terrible! In retrospect, the Black Obelisk in Red Rock Desert may have been a decoy. The enemy diverted our attention to buy time for the real plan. Oh, I'm so stupid. How could I have missed that? Don't blame yourself, Rachel. None of us imagined he'd do something so awful. Besides, we still have time to stop it. Yeah, right on, Sasha. We got him. Oh, we got time. Let's split back up to the Crimson Sea and take him out! Alright, so it's time to meet the man. Radar is picking up on Allied forces, sir. They're approaching the base. It looks like the great unwashed have finally taken up the pitchforks. But the hoi polloi are far too late. We've already have enough energy. Now all we have to do is sweep away these nuisances. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, my lord? Blah, blah, blah. Yes, my lord, but set your mind at ease. I shall stand in front of the Black Obelisk and deliver the coup de grace with plea. Blah, 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 blah. You, my lord, you want to address this issue personally? Alright, so who's this guy that basically is the new Sturm? Hello, say hello to Papa Bolts. I don't know, like fucking hell. This guy, oh, he's so bad. Like, he's an old man in a chair. Like, people make the argument sometimes that Sturm is a pretty generic villain, and I'm not gonna dispute that. Sturm is pretty fucking generic. He's an angry alien version of Hitler. He wants world dominance and shit, but at least Sturm had fucking presence. Whenever you see Sturm uttering dialogue, it's fucking terrifying, and he looks fucking insane. And he seems scary. He seems powerful. He has this insane presence whenever he's there. This guy is just an old fuck in a chair. How the fuck? Like an elderly CO from the countryside. What? Who escaped the nursery home? Oh my god, Dual Strike. Like seriously, what the fuck did you smoke when you designed this guy? It should have been so fucking easy. Like, how do you go wrong with that shit? Oh my god. So yeah, anyway, Von Bolt, also known as Sturm Lights, or Discount Sturm. His day-to-day is that he has 10% increased firepower, 10% increased defense. Unlike Sturm, who had 20%, so he's like a weaker Sturm. He doesn't have a little power, and his superpower is named Ex Machina. He is basically a light version of the Meteor Strike again. Instead of dealing 8 damage, it deals 3 hit points of damage, and it also paralyzes all units it strikes. So essentially it's the same as if unit struck issues a wait command at the start of your turn. It's decently scary, but I find Meteor Strike to be a lot more scary because while Ex Machina paralyzes units, which can be really annoying, 3 hit points of damage is massive. It's just 1 missile, and with Sturm, at least you basically make a large bunch of units completely worthless, which, you know, it's just, ugh. Alright, anyway, so, I said I was going to be playing Sasha for this map. I actually lied. In the middle, we'll be going with JVA, because we have a lot of comm towers. On the blue side, we'll actually go with Drake. And on the green side, we will actually go with Eagle. So it's actually going to be full Team Green Earth right here, minus Jess, which is actually kind of hilarious. Javier can really hold his own thanks to these 3 comm towers. When he activates his superpower, he basically becomes invulnerable because he triples the effect of comm towers, which puts them up to 90% offense and defense. And then you get the 10% standard boost, so that puts him up to 100% firepower and 100% defense. So he literally takes 0 damage from all sources, which is hilarious. The blue side is going to be composed of Drake, since we have some ships. Gonna be very useful for taking out these shitty cannons right here. Not to mention the fuel drain is pretty good because it affects all the units on the map right here. And Eagle is mainly going to be responsible for taking down the Black Obelisk with a well-positioned lightning strike. So, let's get into it, guys. So, I actually like to run in here and take out this Black Obelisk immediately. It does mean that the Mega Tank gets taken down, but it gives me enough time to capture both of the comm towers, which I actually think is a decent thing to do. So I like doing that. You gotta be a little bit careful of these guys, but they don't really cover the the comm towers, so it's not really a big of a deal, really. But yeah, you need a lot of indirects. You gotta be careful with your artillery and shit, and of course keep your APC around because you'll be shooting a lot, and comm towers don't restore fuel, so be on the lookout for that. I actually think I'm just gonna build infantry and then build a rocket on the next turn. So with Drake, I just like to build a black boat immediately, because the black boat is very nice for resupplying ships and such. This carrier right here doesn't get any shit done because all the air units are on this side. So what I like to do with this carrier actually is to just completely sack it against one of the enemy submarines. 5 submarines. So I just like to, sack it because that gives Drake a lot of power. It gives him 60,000 cash. I think it's actually more than that. How expensive are these fuckers? I think they're 34,000 or something crazy like that. So that gives him almost a full Typhoon, which is really nice. Alright, do we need to build anything? I don't think so. I'm gonna build 1 infantry. We need to capture some of these things. Alright, gonna build a transport copter right here. Now, Eagle's side has a bit of a tricky situation to deal with because there's a fighter here that needs to be dealt with. At the same time, we do want to take down this black cannon as well as the Black Obelisk, or the crystals on each side. So we do want to move our units up ever so slightly, but we want to be careful. So we want to do this. I think that should be fine. Yeah, it is fine. Good. Now, we do have a cruiser here. You can actually use the cruiser to resupply if you're desperate. It's actually not such a bad idea. But you do need to spend a turn loading your fighters and bombers into the cruiser. Because the cruiser do resupply, which is interesting. Actually, no, now that I think about it, cruisers can't carry fighters. They can carry battlecopters. Ba 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 ba. So Von Bolt has a few pipe runners of his own, and building a few pipe runners with Javier is actually not a bad idea at all. So definitely do that, but for now, I think we want the rockets. There we go. And of course we want to start to capture the comm towers. Now, I'm going to run in here, and I'm going to smash this obelisk right here. That prevents Von Bolt from running back for repairs, which is really nice. And we're gonna keep these units in the front. Actually, no, we're gonna do this, and we can actually keep this APC right here as a shield. We do actually need to shield. Actually, no, I think we'll be fine. Actually, no, I don't think we will be. I'm gonna sack this artillery just to be sure. Not perfect, but we do need to capture that tower. It's actually super important. Alright, so we can destroy this cannon immediately, and we need to do that. That's super important. Then we're gonna sack the carrier. Now we're gonna lose this artillery, sadly. Not much we can do about that. Actually, we can move this. Yeah, I'm gonna move this in. Pretty sure I'm gonna do that because, as I said, I'm gonna force the sub to attack me. Now I gotta be careful because this sub will most likely move down here, so I don't want to be spotted. So I'm gonna move this sub here, although I don't want to be spotted by the black battleship either. So I think it's probably for the best if I move here and then dive. Now we can actually start to do some damage to this crystal right here, and that's definitely helpful. So we can do this. Bow, 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 bow. And again, we're just gonna save up some more money for some better ships. And then we need to take down this this thing right here. Let's see, 24 left. I think, yeah, we should be able to kill it, and it's dead. So this fighter, where is it? Okay, it's actually flying this way. Interesting. No, wait. Yeah, okay, yeah, it is. Interesting. Very interesting. That is interesting. So I can probably take down this thing then. I think I will. I think I will. And then we need to kill the pipe runner. Or we, at least, we made it pretty fucking useless at the very least. And then we can move in the cruiser to shield the assault fighter. It's not gonna work completely, but at least we have it in range. Down. Bow, 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 bow. So there we go, and I'm gonna save up for another bomber, because you do need at least 2 bombers to take down the Black Obelisk, considering there's some Uzium blocking the way right there, which is a little bit annoying. So now they're gonna focus a lot of their damage on the Mega Tank. And again, it was important that I put the artillery there, even though I ended up sacking it, because I need that comm tower on this turn. It's actually very important. So now my assault fighter is gone, but I get to attack the fighter with my cruiser before killing it with my other fighter. So it's actually a win-win for me. And I do get to kill the other black cannon as well, which is nice. So right now I am probably going to use Javier's little power. Yeah, I'm going to use Javier's little power to give myself a little bit of a defensive boost right now. So that puts my defense up to 40%, which is pretty considerable, really. And I also get to do some pretty nice damage to these guys, which is nice. But I'm not going to move too far ahead. So I'm just going to form a nice little wall right here. There's not a whole lot he's going to be able to do about it. Could also save up for a pipe runner if I wanted to. I think I'm just going to build some artillery. There we go. So Von Bolt might get his Ex Machina this turn. He might. I'm actually not sure. Drake sadly does not have his tsunami just yet. So that kind of sucks. Oh, fuck. That is the sub. Okay. Gotta kill this guy. Not gonna be able to kill this guy, sadly. That kind of sucks. Alright, let's do some damage to the battleship then. Alright, that's a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my... Well... I could move up here, and I think I will. Yeah, I'm gonna move up here. I'm gonna bring my black boat with me. Repair the carrier a little bit, even though that costs a lot of fucking money. I'm still gonna do it. Alright, so I don't really have that much money right now, so I can't really buy myself a new boat, even though that would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna move up like here. That way the pipe runner kind of has to attack the artillery, if anything. But Drake isn't super important in this battle. He just needs to keep the ships at bay. So, like, you can move a battleship up here and kill the Black Obelisk, but in most situations, it's not really gonna matter all that much. Anyway, this is nice. Sadly, Von Bolt's gonna get a superpower next turn, which sucks, but hey. It's not a lot we can do about that. Anyway, let's take out the pipe runner, and I guess we can kill the black cannon. Always nice to kill black cannons, even though that black cannon isn't particularly important. I will be completely honest right there. I'm gonna move the artillery in here to give some support fire. And let's take the space as well. So we have enough money for a bomber, which is nice. So Javier is gonna get hit very hard this turn. It's gonna get hit by an Ex Machina. Or it could actually go on Drake, because Drake has a carrier and a battleship right there. So it could end up hitting Drake, which would actually be completely fine. Let's see. No, it hits Javier, because he has a lot of forces in the middle right there. Thankfully, Javier has a lot of defense, which means he should be able to withstand this pretty decently. Looks like my sub is still alive. It probably won't be for long though. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got kicked. I got my ass kicked pretty hard. But I got my Typhoon now, which will do a lot of damage. So at least I got that going for me, which is nice. Alright, let's all of our units are stunned right now, but that's fine. Let's build 2 infantry and save up for a pipe runner. Not a lot we can do this turn. But hey, the Typhoon's gonna be very nice. So, I wonder, does it actually create Fog of War on this map? I am actually not sure. Ba 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 ba. It does create Fog of War. Okay, it always creates Fog of War. Interesting. I was not aware. Alright, so we can repair the submarine now to do a little bit of chip damage to the battleship. Which I don't think is a terrible idea. Actually, no, we won't reach it, so... We can do a little bit of damage at the very least. Try. Alright, so we got money right now. Let's build another sub. We do actually need a sub. At least we got a little bit more money right now. The rain actually ends up harming us for the most part. Sadly, but... Hey. Nice, you can help a little bit. Alright, let's go and get our other mech. And then at some point we need to build ourselves probably a fighter in case Von Boltz builds a fighter of his own. Although we still have ours, which is nice. So we can't really see shit, so let's use our cruiser for scouting purposes. Okay, there's something there. Ooh. Let's destroy this pipe seam, just for fun. Ah, we could drop off an infantry and get that missile silo. Which wouldn't be terrible, to be quite honest. But yeah, this rain doesn't really do much. I think the AI cheats anyway, so... But it drains fuel, which is always nice. And the 2 hit point global damage is extremely good on this map, because Von Bolt has ever so many units. But as you can see, Drake is wiped out really quickly. I have played the Drake side much better in the past. It kind of depends a little bit on how you position your units. You can end up doing quite well, but... Oh, we gotta be careful so we don't... We gotta be careful so so he doesn't take the missiles. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around then. It still rains? Alright, it's Javier's turn. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Alright. So we can definitely use our little power now if we want to. I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, let's do it. We need all the help we can get right now. There we go. We do need to get that comm tower at some point as well. But that's gonna have to wait for now. Let's combine these two. Can't really do much about that medium tank. Could put it back for repairs, but honestly I can't be asked. It's just gonna cost money at this point. So we don't have enough money for a pipe runner. We can build another rocket, which is nice. Let's get another infantry up here as well. Alright, now the rain will be over. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Alright, let's get our sub up in here. So, oh, we can actually take out the pipe runner. Nice! Let's get our sub back, or our black boat back. No sense in losing it. I can't really do much. Can build another black boat, but we don't really need it. Alright, we happen to have enough money for another bomber, which is nice. Nice. Alright, so we gotta be a little bit careful here. There's some missiles about, and a battlecopter as well. Boom. So this battlecopter isn't really gonna be able to do much, but I think... Ooh, I actually kind of want to destroy this mech right here, because I don't want him to be able to capture anything. So I think what I'll do now... Ooh, I think I know what to do. No, wait, that is not a good idea. I was like, oh, I could load my battlecopter on board this thing. I could have done that actually and just moved away. Come to think of it, that would have actually saved it. I could have loaded on this cruiser and then moved it away. Why didn't I do that? Alright, well, missed a great opportunity there, I suppose. Oh well, would have been play of the game. So Von Bolt is almost about to get his Ex Machina. I gotta be careful so he doesn't hit Eagle's bombers. That would have been bad. So let's try to make sure that does not happen. And that was the missile, of course. I forgot about that. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, well. Now we know that. The battlecopter can't really do shit anyway. I mean, we only have fighters and bombers here. What can it do? I know, he builds a transport copter. Whatever shall we do? Again, Javier's turn now, Manx. Okay, Javier is actually getting a little bit hard pressed right here. It's actually getting very hard pressed. We gotta do some damage to these guys. Get them off our soil. Da 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 da. You ain't having my comm towers. It ain't happening, so just fuck off. Alright, let's build some more artillery. We ain't going down without a fight, but at the end of the day, it's Eagle is gonna destroy the Black Obelisk. Cool, we have enough money for a battleship. Awesome. Alright, his battleship is running out of fuel. Let's repair the sub. Let's give the battleship something to shoot at while we attempt to capture that building. Right, let's capture this guy. Should probably damage the mech, I think, so he can't capture our ship. Alright, so now we need to start dealing with the tank. We're actually starting to run out of ammunition, which is not good. Probably wanna... Oh, crap. Okay, never mind. It's fine. We could do lightning... Nah, it's not gonna do much at this point. We can wait one turn. I think with lightning strike we might be able to do decent damage to the obelisk on the next turn, so... And I think I'm just gonna build another artillery here just to help out, help Javier. There's no point in using lightning strike right now. Wow. Alright, here it comes. Ex Machina! It's gonna hit Javier again. Or Drake. No, it's gonna hit Javier. Ow. I think it can hit his own units and even paralyze them, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure that can actually happen. But yeah, as you can see, indirects are a little bit weak against Funbolt, because if you paralyze them, they can't even retaliate. Like, at least if you have good defense, you're... I'm actually not sure if they... I think that paralyzed units still counterattack. I just think they're not able to move. So I do believe they are capable of retaliation. I think we shall do a power just to try and stay alive. Again, that is Javier's job in all this. Just stay the fuck alive. And I think the time has come to start mech spamming. Alright. So, let's go for that battleship, shall we? Let's give him something to shoot at. Oh, we can actually combine here. Sweet. We have another battleship that's coming into action, so... anything to divert him. Alright, so we got lightning strike now. I think I'm gonna use it. I think I'm definitely gonna try to use it. See what we can do. So we can't really reach that guy, which is, you know, a problem, but if we can destroy him, I'm not sure if we get enough firepower to do it. Okay, that was a misclick. Lol. Yeah, I'm not actually sure. I should have moved that guy away and built a rocket. But it's fine. I get to attack again. Alright, let's see what we can do here. If we can do 50% damage to that mega tank, then we might actually be able to win this mission now. Ah. Too bad. Too bad. Only 2 shots left. That's fine. Ba ba bum bum ba bum bum ba 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 ba. Hey, we get a missile. You get a missile and you get a missile. But yeah, you can see the Eagle has a pretty clear role in this map. It's not really hard to figure out what you're supposed to do with him. So that Black Obelisk does repair the mega tank, but not nearly enough. Da-da. But Javier is about to get his complete butt stomped. He did not take those Ex Machinas very well. I guess the Blue CO, or the Blue Moon CO could be Rachel. Not Rachel, I mean, you could play as Sasha and then just continuously use Market Crash to just stomp Funbolt superpower, it's definitely viable. It makes life for Javier, actually. Javier a little bit more easy, but at the end of the day, he'll be fine. He just needs to hold out. He just needs to keep the majority of Funbolt's forces busy. That's all he needs to do. And he has done so pretty successfully, I might add. Like a true gentleman. Tip tip. He may be friend-zoned by Jess, but you know, at least he held the line. So it pays off to be a gentleman, lady. It pays off to be a gentleman. Alright, anyway. So our sub got crushed. That's not nice. Not really a whole lot Drake can do right now. His battleship is about to get completely ruffle-stomped by that bomber. But we're about to win the game now, so it's actually fine. Yeah, I mean, like, we can just win now, I think. Yep, there we go. Boom! Mission completed. It's a pretty easy mission all in all, but most missions that are actually a prelude to the final missions in Advanced Wars are actually ridiculously easy. Advanced Wars 2 was by far the hardest, but even that wasn't particularly challenging. Where's the challenge in that? I agree, Eagle. Bad map. It's actually not a bad map, it's enjoyable. The next map, on the other hand, might just be the worst final map ever. It has elements of everything I hate. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, next time will probably be our last. So I hope you guys will look forward to that. It's going to be an interesting little debacle. We're going to take on Funbolts, and it's going to be a duel battle. And it's going to be a duel battle where we can't control the other side, because hey, nothing says last mission like watching an AI play for you, right? Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hope you guys will continue to enjoy these episodes by giving me likes and comments lots often. Give them to me, fuckers. See you guys next time.